more.
He did have options, by the way. It's not like he didn't have options because of those injuries. Martinez has played as a holding midfielder. Fred was on the bench. McTominay could have started it because he moved in there second half. There were options.
But if you're going to play out from the back like that, your goalkeeper needs to be the extra man and be good on the ball.
He's not comfortable. There's no way that David De Gea is comfortable in doing that. He doesn't want to do that. And teams are quite happy to let him have the ball because they understand that's a problem for Manchester United.
Well, we talk about reaction in sport a lot, don't we, to certain defeats. So reaction from that League Cup final has now been great for Newcastle. 3 wins in a row in the league, and they're on 50 points, which is the first time in a Premier League campaign they've managed that for over a decade. They've ridden that little blip.
Yeah, absolutely, and you've got to give Eddie great credit for that, because it would have been easy for the team just to say, OK, we've suffered, we've done well enough, we've pushed ourselves, but no, he's got them ignited again and he's got them going again. They've got 3 tough away games the next couple of weeks. If they can come through then absolutely they've got a great opportunity to get into that top 4. What I also would say is that Gareth Southgate needs to get to St James's Park more often and watch some of those players in that team. Instead of picking players who are not playing or not performing, come and have a look at some of the England ones in the Newcastle team.
Alan said about Manchester United being a soft touch away from home, particularly against other sides in the top 9. They are really struggling.
Yeah, well, I think when Casemiro doesn't play, that's a blow first and foremost. And probably one of the only times I saw them beat one of the top teams, which was at Old Trafford, granted, when Fred sat in alongside him. I've always said, if you only play one holding midfielder and you play Fernandes, Eriksen and that type ahead of him, away from home, you're going to get done.
Having said all of that, from where they were to where they are now, they've got a cup, they're in the top 4. They've still got a chance for it to be a very good season.
Yeah, they have.
I've got to say that, Chap.
Oh, no, okay, right. Never has cheer up Alan Shearer been so inappropriate this afternoon. He doesn't stop smiling. Right, we'll see West Ham against Southampton after March's goal of the month, so it's a choose from. Stop.